I know from my own professional life of teaching Pilates for years that people love a good side leg series. And YouTube has told me with statistics that people love side leg series videos. So join me for one on the reformer. We'll be working today atop the short box with one heavy spring on and also side lying on the carriage itself with one light spring. So let's go ahead and adjust our carriage here. We're going to come down to one heavy spring. And we'll come seated facing back to get set up. Now, I'm going to take that left long loop and it's going to come over my left ankle. Now I'm going to come side lying. So I'm going to come down onto my elbow. The right leg is just going to tuck up on the box and the left leg is going to be extended straight out. So I want to make sure that I don't sink into the elbow, push out of the elbow, keep that shoulder stacked over top. Now this left leg, we don't want to let it sink or move around. Think about keeping the ankle straight out from the hip, and we're going to press straight back and then release. Strong exhale, and these are nice and slow. One more just like this, and then we're going to throw in a little something different. Okay, so now we're going to press back, but we're going to rainbow the leg. So we're going to press it back and then take it up and around in a little semicircle, coming back into the starting position. So press back, lift up, take it a little semicircle coming forward. We've got two more here. Why do these feel so much harder than when I planned class? Whew. Last one. You can also lighten up those springs. I got it nice and heavy with a single leg pulling, just that one heavy spring. Okay, so we're lifting up right here. We are mercifully coming to the other side. So we're going to take 8 straight back and 8 with that little rainbow forward. Okay. Tucking that left leg up, coming down onto the elbow. Don't fall off your box. Okay. Taking that leg straight out. We're pulling back and releasing. So if you're like, no way, this is so uncomfortable, lighten to a medium or even a light. I'm concentrating on small range, strong pull. All right, now we're pulling straight back and we are going to rainbow that leg. Lift a little, circle it back in. Whew. Two more. Ooh, coming up. Oh, mama. All right, so now that we've started, we got into that like side hip and glute. We really targeted some places. Now we're going to get deep into those glutes as we take wide range of motion through the hips. We're going to come side lying for single leg circles. Let's take that box off. We'll come laying on the right side, so we're working the left leg first. Now, we are going to adjust the springs first. We're gonna come onto one light spring here. Take that heavy off. When we are pulling in long range of motion here, we don't need a lot. This is the point where if you want to get a small ball to lay your head on, go ahead and grab that here. My headrest lifts up so it keeps me nice and comfortable. We're gonna take that loop that's in front, bring a long loop onto the foot, other leg, the right leg is just tucked onto the carriage. We're gonna start out lengthening the leg out in front, and we're gonna lift up high, circle down and around. So we're stretching out to the front, lifting up using those inner thighs, press down and coming forward. Nice, smooth, slow and controlled. So our carriage isn't jolting back and forth. It's slowly sliding out, slowly coming back in. Good. Now we're going to press down here and we're going to reverse direction. So lift the leg up in the air, circle, sweep down to the front, and then press that leg straight back. So in each direction that we go, we target muscles differently. It's going to make your legs feel so long and strong. And your butt like it's going to fall off. Good. Now, pressing that leg back down, one final exercise on this side. We're gonna go into passe developpé. So we're gonna bend the leg, make sure that that knee is open here and it's not coming forward. You're open here. Lengthen the leg out long and then use that leg sweep straight down. Again, passe, so that heel is coming in towards your inner thigh, lengthen up long, and then press down. So when you come from that bent knee to lengthening out straight, your carriage should slide in more as you're pulling straight there and pressing down. And one last one. Good. Bend that leg in, remove the strap. We're flipping over to the other side. Good. Tucking that left leg in onto the carriage. If your carriage is a little bit smaller, I feel like mine has plenty of room in comparison to some reformers, but this can feel kind of awkward getting into a space. You may feel better lengthening that bottom leg out straight if you don't have a nice place for it to rest. Sweeping that leg forward, we're going to take up, press down, sweep around and forward. Two more in this direction. Now, lift that leg back up, reverse, swivel over to the front, and press straight back. Lifting up, coming front, pressing back. Last one here. Good. Straight into that passe developpé. Then make sure that that knee stays open. Lengthen and press the leg down. Two more. Good. Bend the leg in. Remove that strap. Ooh, this whole series here has my hips feeling nice and soft and open, and my butt feeling very hard and worked. You can join me in my online studio for all my reformer classes on Patreon. And of course, more reformer content right here on YouTube.